Good morning, everyone, especially to our dear instructors, Mrs. Agnes Escudero, ma'am. This was my Module 3 questions and my answers. So, in activity number 1, I would say something about the picture above in a relation to our subject, Local Government Administration. So, this group picture shows us that they were having an important meeting, and we can compare this to our subject, the Local Government Administration. Our local governments do their job and thinks well for our community to become better. And they always makes the best plan or program for our community by connecting some of their brilliant ideas by having a meeting, and so that it will come up as a good assessment for everybody. And my activity number 2, this was the 6 candidates for president, I think. So I ranked them 1 to 6, then here. So the first candidate here is Manny Pacquiao. So Manny Pacquiao is an intelligent to be where he is. He trained very hard, disciplined himself, and studied himself. He was known to give his unsold break to poor children. This shows the type of character he had even when life hasn't going for him at that age. And still to this day, Manny Pacquiao came from the southern Mindanao islands of the Philippines, one of the country's most poor areas. This makes Pacquiao's life story even more profound to his countrymen Filipinos, see him at the height of his career and worldwide celebrity as a demigod who emerged from the city of the dust. So I rank Pacquiao as my number 5 candidate, as my 5 president, I think. So next here is we have Sara Duterte, or Sara Zimmerman Duterte Carpio, commonly known as Inday Sara, is a Filipino lawyer, politician, and the incumbent mayor of the Davao City. In Davao City, Mayor Sara Inday Duterte is the ideal person to be the country's next president. Everybody thinks about that. So considering his excellent track record and exceptional leadership in Davao City. So I ranked Sara as my 3rd president. And next is Isko Moreno. Isko Moreno is a unique in our generation. In him is the potent combination of charisma, singularity of purpose, and capability. These are exactly the qualities that creates allegiance in us, the public. Allegiance toward a leader is a power thing. It is what unites us, what inspires us, what compels us to change old habits, and what moves us to action. And I rank Isko Moreno as my 4th. Next is our former Vice President, Maria Leonor Lene Herona Robredo, is a Filipino lawyer, politician, and a social activist who is the 14th and incumbent Vice President of the Philippines. Robredo is the 2nd woman to serve as Vice President of the Philippines after Gloria Macapagal Arroyo, and the first Vice President from Bicol Region in 2016. Robredo was awarded by the Thai government for her work and advocacy in women empowerment and gender equality. So I rank Robredo as my president, my number 1 president. So under her leadership, the OVP also received the ISO 9001-2015 certification of the Office Quality Management Systems. So next is Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr. has achieved for himself a distinguished record as a lawmaker, government official and public administrator, most of which were accomplished away from the spotlight. And Bongbong Marcos became drawn to challenges of public service early on his life. Having observed how both his parents devoted their lives to public service for more than 2 decades, at a very young age of 23, he was elected as Vice Governor of Ilocos Norte. And our next is Panfilo Ping, known, and Panfilo Ping Morena Lacson Sr. is a Filipino politician and former political journalist serving as a senator since 2016 and previously from 2001 to 2013. These words have served as a constant guide of Senator Panfilo Ping Lacson, who has been circumspect in matters of public interests and committed against various forms of corruption. And in his more than 40 years of public service in the fields of law, enforcement, lawmaking, and humanitarian work, Lacson is an untiring, tenacious watchdog of the national budget, making sure debuts, congressional insertions, and endless appropriations are checked and deleted during plenary debates. His continuous fight against corruption, including pork barrel in all its iterations, earned him the degree of Doctor of Laws, honoris causa from the Pamantasan ng Lungsod ng Maynila in March 2019. So, ma'am, this is my Module 3 questions and my answers. So, thank you so much. God bless and keep safe.